It's JoJo Knows, and happy Tuesday, everybody. What JoJo Knows this morning is, I don't know about y'all, but do y'all do this? Sometimes I sit around and I think about like the Lord, and I would envision him like sitting on his throne or chilling or whatever it is that he does, and he be like shit like this at his children. Cause I know I would be. You know, oftentimes y'all, we want to say, oh, I'm going through a trial, or I'm going through a test. You know, I'm going through a season. And I want you to know this morning is, baby, you ain't going through no season sometimes. You and I are going through no trial sometimes. You are not going through no test sometimes. Sometimes you just made some bad decisions, and now you have to suffer the consequences for your actions. That's what JoJo knows this morning. So stop blaming everything on God. Or stop blaming everything on the devil. Sometimes the devil is not even bothering you. You know why? He doesn't have to put in any work because you so goddamn goofy, or you like clockwork. Okay, I know this sister. She just gonna do the same thing over and over again. I don't even gotta put no work in her. Let me chill and go on over here and mess with Charles, or go and mess with Sally Sue, because them right there, they give me a run for my money. But these two right there, they gonna send their stuff to hell. I don't need to help them. They gonna stay in their own clutter. They gonna stay in their own hole. They gonna stay in their own just suffering because of themselves. It has nothing to do with me. You know, and I don't know about y'all, but I'm guilty of this. I will be like, Lord, send me a sign. I promise I will never, ever, ever go back. Send me a sign to tell me no. Oftentimes when we asking for a sign to say no, or to show me, we already know we have no business messing with that man or being in the situation that we are in, and we just want to hear from somebody else. Y'all know we do that. Whenever you calling your homegirl or your family member for advice, you already know how you feel about it. You just want somebody else to agree with you. And so oftentimes we would ask the Lord, send me a sign, and still he loves us so much that he sends us a sign. And you know what we do? We throw that sign back. Oh no, that's not the sign that I wanted. Hello. You know, Lord, can you send me another one? So I know he'd be out there shaking his head like, Lord have mercy, what? You know, my children. And so what did you know this morning? How many times y'all, hello, you get sick, or, you know, you drank too much? I've been there, done that when I was young. Lord, I will never drink again. Or, Lord, take my soul, throw it away. I would never do it again. And you do it again, over and over and over again. And so what you know this morning is that sometimes whenever you're going through something, take a step back, okay? And really look at the reason why you are going through this time in your life. Is it really because you are being tested? Is it really because you are in this season of harvest, you know, so things are just, you know, transpiring so that you can transform and transition? Or is this a reason because of you, because of your decisions, because of your choices? See, we can either be real about the situation and start paying attention to our own actions that cost us, or we can sit up and continue to be in la-la land and blame everything on God trying to show us, and blame everything on the devil trying to take us out, when it's really us who need to make better choices, better decisions, and take responsibility. Stop blaming everybody for everything. Sometimes you just do some stupid, foolish, ignorant things that you know better. Why you still with that man and you know he's no good for you, and you still asking God for a sign, but you done had 100,000 signs already and you're still there? How many times have we said we're not going to do anything again, Lord, please? And we do it again. And not only do we do it again, we ask God to help us get us out of the mess that we in all over again. So what did you know this morning is do better. Do better. And then maybe we'll stop going through the same cycle. I mean, I'm telling y'all this, but I'm saying this to myself because I've gone through certain cycles over and over again, despite how far I have come from my yesterdays. But there are still some hurdles that I keep going over. And when I look back, I'm like, well, I just went through this last year. I went through this 3 years ago. I ain't got... And I don't feel that it's because of a test or a trial. It's because of, you know what? I have not changed, you know, that cycle. I've not stepped out of that continuous bad decisions that I make over and over again. And so what JoJo knows this morning is pay attention to that. Okay? And stop blaming on God. And stop blaming on the devil all the time. So JoJo knows, happy Tuesday, y'all. Can you handle your truth? Bye.